Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to take a look at the Mystic Site. The Mystic Site, I honestly, I'm not entirely sure what all it does. I think it raises happiness in your colony a little bit, and your gravekeeper will occasionally visit the Mystic Site, and I think he gets a little bonus to the chance of resurrecting your dead colonists. Well, the freshly dead anyways. Just real quick here. I decided to make the Mystic Site a bit larger than everything else, or at least normal, because the Mystic Site doesn't itself have any requirements other than to be slightly larger and more costly. It's kind of just a fluffy thing for your colony. I modeled this, if anybody's a fan of antiquity, after the Temple of Ur a little bit. Wanted to, as I'd said previously, make some sort of a ziggurat or something, since we're out in the desert. Could have been a temple, or a pyramid rather than a temple, but instead we've got the Temple of Ur. Got a little spot here where you can leave offerings. We've got a honeycomb, which always kind of, in the default textures, it looks kind of like a little pile of coins or something. So you can come up here. This is where your hut block is. If we come down here a little bit, we can come inside. You've got a little reliquary, and these are actually made out of Domum Ornamentum glass trapdoors. And then of course these are panels, so I can't open those, but I can open these. You can put a suit of armor in there if you feel like it. Maybe you decide to set aside your first set of iron armor before it breaks and dies, and you put it in here for storage. Same thing over here. You can kind of put a skull, if you manage to get a skull drop or something else of value, inside of these little cases. And I think having kind of a reliquary go along with the temple might be a little in the flavor. As you can tell, I added on a bit to the Temple of Ur because it's a little bit more gardeny. It obviously did not have waterfalls coming off of it or anything like that, so the temple was originally a little plain, just spruced it up a little bit with a bit more decoration. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for our Mystic Site. There's nothing in the base, it's just solid sand, which you can see. Oh, that one actually connects through. You can see it's just sand back there. Just, that's it. Real simple. But this should look fairly nice, I think, up on a hill or something in your colony. A little place to stand out, look shiny on a hill. If we move over to midnight, we get kind of an effect of the upper temple itself, and the reliquary will light up a little bit, but I left the rest of it dark. I would like to have gotten a little bit of light in here, but given that it's a 4x4, you can't really put one light in there. You have to put two lights, and well, there just isn't much of a way to do that, so I just said forget it, left alone. But that is going to wrap it up for the Mystic Site. Thanks everybody for joining me. We have one building left, and that is just the nether worker, or the nether miner. So look forward to that. Thank you all for joining me, and we'll see you in the next video.